everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Drakengard 2 Weapon Stories. This time we'll be covering Soldier's Sword. However, Soldier's Sword was in Drakengard 1 and I just never did that weapon story. I forget why, because it's been a while since I've read what the weapon story is, but it may be a number of reasons from like I thought it was silly or whatever. But before we start this particular weapon story, I'm going to read you Drakengard 1's and then maybe talk about that before we move on to the second one. Alright, so I'll meet you when you get back. A sword forged using secret techniques, known only to one family. The family's secret was jealously guarded, and no stranger was allowed to learn it. Hoping to discover how the sword was made, a soldier from an enemy kingdom joined the family. His plan was to steal the secret and return it to his own country. But the young soldier fell in love with the family's daughter, and he could not bear to part from her. He confessed his plot and begged her to flee with him back to his country. But when the daughter heard his scheme, she murdered the soldier and then took her own life. And so was the secret of the sword kept within the family. This sword was forged by a tribe using a closely guarded secret technique. In order to maintain secrecy, a daughter of the tribe was forced to kill her lover, whom the elders suspected of spying for a neighboring tribe. She committed suicide soon after. The tribe's secrecy was maintained, but it came at a high price. Paranoia gradually spread, and the tribe began to punish and torture its own. They blackmailed each other, and soon all order was lost. The torture methods were cruel. Some died of having melted iron poured into their mouths, and others simply lost their minds from trauma of the ordeal. When all trust was lost within the tribe, they began to murder one another, and in a matter of days they had wiped themselves out. And so their secret technique remained secret for all time, just as they had wished.